That's about 2 of the last 3 years away from home. This last deployment, Scranton traveled over 40,000 miles, never stopping for gas, and for the last 3 months, only spending about 3 days working in port. This is an incredible testimony of the great effort of the crew to keep their ship in prime fighting condition and the superior design, construction, and repair standards executed by all the organizations supporting these incredible ships. It's also a key tribute to the families who support the crew members on these long and stressful sea tours. When Scranton was in port, they were great ambassadors to whom we can all be proud. They visited Ceuta Bay, Greece, Bahrain, Diego Garcia, and unfortunately for the crew, and unfortunate for France, their port call there was canceled. Fortunately for the country, the ship went back out on that emergent tasking, which they did flawlessly and without complaint. True warriors. Paul Whitescarver is prepared for this position for his entire adult life. He's no stranger to Submarine Squadron 6, nor the Norfolk waterfront. He served in USS Minneapolis St. Paul as a division officer, USS Norfolk, which is right across the pier, actually down one, as a weapons officer, then back to Minneapolis St. Paul again, another Squadron 6 boat as engineer, then off to USS Alabama, where they were fortunate to have him serve as the executive officer. Ashore, he obtained his master's degree in national security affairs, served on the joint staff in the Force Structure, Resources, and Assessment Directorate, and most recently as the community manager for the Naval Nuclear Propulsion Program Office before reporting to the Submarine Command Course. He has performed all these jobs superbly, and there's no doubt in my mind that you'll do great things here on USS Scranton. Paul, I truly envy your position. You are inheriting a great crew and will be taking the ship through a very challenging schedule to get Scranton back out on deployment and back out where the warriors of Scranton are able to best serve their country. Contrary to popular belief, the cause of getting the most recent Tiger cruise on the schedule was not the multitude of brownies that Jane Guinn brought to my office, some of which I did eat. It turns out my squadron staff can move pretty quickly when they're motivated. It was just Jane looking after the squadron like she looked after the rest of the people associated with Scranton. Jane, you've been the foundation of the Guinn family and the Scranton Family Support Group. I want to thank you personally for all your efforts there. Command is the most challenging job we have, and David and Alexis, I know you're your dad's real joy and appreciate all your sacrifice in permitting him to put so much energy into the ship. Thank you. Wes, you've established a great culture on Scranton. The nation has another hard job for you as you head off for Bahrain, and I have no doubt that you will excel there. And the family is going to have a great time there as well. Wes, will you please join me at the podium so I can recognize your performance here at Command Scranton.
Ladies and gentlemen, Commodore Thomas will now recognize Commander Guinn's service. The President of the United States takes pleasure in presenting the Legion of Merit to Commander Wesley R. Guinn, United States Navy. Displaying exceptional leadership, vision, and tenacity, Commander Guinn forged a highly cohesive team of warfighters who routinely excel in 2 diverse, challenging, and highly successful deployments. As a forward-deployed fast-attack submarine operating in the U.S. Central and European Command theaters, USS Scranton distinguished itself in every endeavor under his leadership, fully supporting battle group, fleet, and national-level taskings. His unique style of inspirational leadership fostered a command climate that motivated the crew to perform at their peak potential and to consistently exceed expectations in every task demanded of them. The result of the ship's on-target precision performance during independent submarine operations during 2 separate deployments proved extraordinarily critical to national security and set the readiness bar for future operations in both the European and Central Command areas of responsibility. A command with a reputation for setting and maintaining the highest standards of tactical, material, and personnel readiness, his leadership was responsible for USS Scranton's many accomplishments, including receipt of the Commander Submarine Squadron 6 Battle E Award for 2007. By his outstanding leadership, commendable innovation, and inspiring dedication to duty, Commander Guinn reflected great credit upon himself and upheld the highest traditions of the United States Naval Service. For the President, Peter H. Daly, Vice Admiral, United States Navy. Ladies and gentlemen, Master Chief Norman, the Chief of the Boat, will present the commanding officer with a commissioning pennant to commemorate his time in command.